We're diving into a coin that might be sitting in your collection right now, the 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar. You might not think much of it, but this coin could be worth more than you imagine. We're going to explore the fascinating history behind the 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar, what makes it valuable, and how you can determine if your coin is worth a lot of money. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The coin was designed to honor the late president and became an iconic part of American coinage. However, the 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar stands out for a few reasons. 1971 was the first year that the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in these coins. Before this, Kennedy half dollars were made of 40% silver, but in 1971, they transitioned to a copper-nickel composition. While 1971 was the first year without any silver content in the Kennedy half dollar, that doesn't mean these coins aren't valuable. In fact, certain 1971 P. Kennedy half dollars can be worth a significant amount of money, especially if they are in top condition or have unique errors. So, what should you be looking for? First and foremost, condition matters. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, meaning they haven't been used in everyday transactions and show no wear, are worth much more than those that have been circulated. A 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar in mint condition can fetch a premium from collectors. If your coin has a high grade from a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the grade. But that's not all. Errors on 1971 P. Kennedy half dollars can skyrocket the value of the coin. Some of the most valuable error coins include double dies, where the image or text appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These errors are rare and highly sought after by collectors. If you happen to have a 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar with a visible error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Another factor to consider is the coin's overall rarity. Even though millions of these coins were minted in 1971, finding one in pristine condition with no flaws can be quite rare. Coins that have been well preserved over the years, especially those that have been kept in protective cases or albums, are much more likely to be worth a lot of money. If your 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar is in near perfect condition and has been professionally graded, it could fetch a high price at auction or from private collectors. Now, let's talk numbers. A regular 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition may only be worth its face value of 50 cents. However, uncirculated coins or those with a high grade can be worth significantly more. In some cases, these coins can sell for hundreds of dollars, especially if they have a unique error or are in near perfect condition. So, how can you determine if your 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar is worth a lot of money? First, examine the coin closely. Look for any visible errors, such as doubling on the text or images. Next, consider the coin's condition. If it looks pristine with little to no signs of wear, it might be worth getting the coin professionally graded. A high-grade 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar could easily be worth several times its face value. If you have a 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar that you think might be valuable, it's worth doing some research or even consulting with a professional coin dealer. They can help you determine the exact value of your coin and guide you on whether it's worth getting graded or selling. To sum up, the 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar is a fascinating coin with the potential to be worth a lot of money. Whether you have one that's in mint condition or one with a rare error, it's always a good idea to take a closer look. You never know, you might have a valuable piece of history sitting right in your pocket. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and valuable coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you have any rare coins you want us to talk about next. We're going to talk about the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar coins, and why some of these coins are worth much more than their face value. If you're a collector or even just someone who loves discovering valuable items, this video is for you. So let's get started. First, let's talk about the basics of the 1977 Kennedy half dollar. These coins were minted by the United States Mint and feature the iconic portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse side. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, shortly after his assassination, and it's been a collector favorite ever since. Now, the 1977 Kennedy half dollar isn't made of silver like the original 1964 versions, but it still holds significant value due to its rarity and condition. While the majority of these coins are made from copper and nickel, some collectors are willing to pay big money for certain versions of the 1977 Kennedy half dollar. So, what makes the 1977 Kennedy half dollar worth more than face value? Let's break it down into a few key factors: rarity, mint marks, errors, and condition. The 1977 Kennedy half dollar isn't as rare as some earlier years, but certain mint marks make a big difference. Coins minted in Philadelphia will have no mint mark, while those from Denver will feature a small D. Additionally, there are coins from the San Francisco Mint with the S mint mark, and these are usually found in proof sets. These proof coins are struck with extra care and have a beautiful, shiny finish that collectors love. If you have a 1977 Kennedy half dollar with the S mint mark and it's in excellent condition, it could be worth a premium. Error coins are a major reason why certain 1977 Kennedy half dollars can be worth a lot more. Errors can occur during the minting process, and some of the most valuable coins are those that have unique and noticeable mistakes. These can include off-center strikes, double dies, or missing elements. If you have a 1977 Kennedy half dollar with an error, it could fetch a higher price, especially if the error is clear and well preserved. Now, another critical factor is condition. Coins that are in uncirculated or mint condition are always more valuable than those that show signs of wear. The grading system for coins ranges from poor, or P1, all the way up to mint state, or MS-70. A higher grade coin means a better condition, and a higher grade 1977 Kennedy half dollar can command a premium. Coins that have been well preserved, especially in their original packaging from proof sets, can be worth a lot more than those that have been heavily circulated. For example, a 1977 Kennedy half dollar in average circulated condition is typically worth around its face value of 50 cents. However, if the coin is in mint state or has a rare error, it can be worth significantly more. Coins graded MS-65 or higher can easily sell for upwards of $15 to $30, while rare error coins or proof coins can be worth much more. But there's more. Some 1977 Kennedy half dollars have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auctions. In fact, a high-grade 1977 Kennedy half dollar with an error or proof designation can reach incredible prices. So, it's always worth checking the condition of your coins and seeing if you might have a hidden gem. Now, you might be wondering how to identify if your 1977 Kennedy half dollar is valuable. First, take a close look at the mint mark. Check if you have a coin with the S mint mark, which indicates it's a proof coin. Then, carefully examine the coin for any errors or unusual features, such as double dies or off-center strikes. Finally, consider having your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Having a certified grade can give you an accurate idea of its value and make it easier to sell to collectors. If you have a 1977 Kennedy half dollar in excellent condition or with a rare error, it could be worth holding onto or selling to a collector for a great price. Even if your coin is just an average example, it's still a wonderful piece of American history and a key part of any coin collection. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The 1977 Kennedy half dollar can be worth much more than its face value if it meets certain criteria, having a proof finish, rare mint marks, noticeable errors, and being in excellent condition. If you have one of these coins, it's definitely worth taking a closer look to see if you've got a valuable find. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Big Coins Dealer. We're diving into a fascinating topic, the 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar. You might have come across this coin in your collection, but did you know that certain versions of this coin can be worth a lot of money? Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who's just curious, this video is for you. So let's explore what makes the 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar so valuable, and what to look out for if you think you've got one of these rare coins. First, a little background. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This coin was created as a tribute to honor the late president, and it quickly became one of the most popular U.S. coins. While the first versions were made of 90% silver, by the late 1960s, the silver content was reduced, and by 1971, the coin was minted in copper nickel. The 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar falls into this category, made mostly of copper with a nickel coating. So, what makes the 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar special? For one, this coin was produced in large numbers, but like many coins, certain factors such as errors, condition, and rarity can make some versions of this coin worth far more than face value. One key factor is the P mint mark. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this coin was struck. It's important to note that while many Kennedy half dollars were made that year, not all were struck equally. Coins in exceptional condition or with unique errors can fetch high prices from collectors. Now, let's get to what can really make a 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar worth a lot of money: errors. Coins with minting errors are highly sought after by collectors. A die crack occurs when the die used to strike the coin becomes worn or damaged. This can result in raised lines or cracks on the surface of the coin. While small die cracks might not increase the value much, larger or more noticeable cracks can make your coin valuable. If a coin is struck off-center, meaning the design is not perfectly aligned, it can become a highly valuable error coin. The more offset of the strike, the more valuable the coin can be. A double die error occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once. This can result in doubling of the design elements, especially on the letters and numbers. Double die errors are rare and can significantly increase the value of your coin. This error happens when part of the coin is missing due to a mistake in the minting process. A clipped planchet error can make your 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar highly collectible and worth much more than face value. Another important factor in determining the value of a 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar is the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For example, if you have a 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar in uncirculated condition, meaning it hasn't been used in everyday transactions and shows no signs of wear, it could be worth a significant amount. Coins that have been well preserved with little to no handling can fetch higher prices at auctions or among collectors. It's also worth mentioning that getting your coin professionally graded can help determine its true value. A certified grade from a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC can give potential buyers confidence in the authenticity and quality of your coin. So, what kind of money are we talking about? Well, depending on the condition, a 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar can range in value. A regular circulated coin may only be worth its face value of 50 cents. However, an uncirculated coin, especially one with an error, could sell for anywhere between $10 and $100, depending on its condition and rarity. In some cases, error coins have sold for even more. For instance, coins with dramatic off-center strikes or significant die cracks have fetched hundreds of dollars at auctions. The key is finding a coin that stands out due to its condition or an unusual error. In conclusion, while the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar might not be the most obvious treasure in your coin collection, certain factors can make it worth a lot more than you'd expect. Whether it's a rare minting error or a coin in pristine condition, these half-dollars can bring in significant value for collectors. So, if you've got a 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden gem in your hands. And remember, if you're unsure about your coin's value, getting it professionally graded can be a smart move. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Big Coins Dealer for more content on valuable coins and currency. We're diving into an often overlooked coin, the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar. If you have one of these in your collection, or happen to come across one, it could be worth a lot more than you think. Stay tuned to find out why this coin is so valuable, and what makes it stand out among other half-dollars. Let's start with a bit of history. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964 in honor of President John F. Kennedy, who had been tragically assassinated the year before. The coin was an instant hit and became a symbol of remembrance for the late president. Over the years, many variations of the Kennedy half-dollar were produced, and among them, the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar has garnered attention for its potential value. Now, let's talk about the specifics of the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar. Minted at the Denver Mint, which is what the D stands for, these coins were struck primarily for circulation. However, some of them ended up being more valuable than your average half-dollar, and there are a few key reasons why. The first reason is the condition of the coin. As with any collectible, the condition plays a major role in its value. If your 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar is in mint state, meaning it's in nearly perfect condition, it could be worth significantly more. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been well preserved with minimal signs of wear. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher can fetch impressive prices at auction or from private collectors. Another factor that affects the value of the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar is whether it has any errors or varieties. Mint errors are like hidden treasures in the world of coin collecting, and they can significantly increase the value of a coin. Common errors include double dies, off-center strikes, or missing details. If you happen to have a 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar with a visible mint error, you could be looking at a coin that's worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. You should also keep an eye out for proof versions of the 1992 Kennedy half-dollar. While the regular circulation coins were minted in large numbers, proof coins are specially made for collectors. These proof coins have a mirror-like finish and are struck with more precision. Proof coins from 1992, especially those in perfect condition, are highly sought after by collectors and can be worth quite a bit more than their face value, but that's not all. Another reason why the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar could be worth a lot is due to its silver content. While most Kennedy half-dollars minted after 1970 are made from a copper-nickel alloy, there are still special issues that contain silver. If your 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar is one of these rare silver proofs, its melt value alone could be worth more than 10 times its face value. So, how do you know if your 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar is worth more than just 50 cents? The first step is to get it graded by a professional coin grading service. A professional grading can give you an accurate assessment of your coin's condition, which directly affects its value. Additionally, if you believe your coin has a mint error, professional graders can authenticate that as well, which could further increase its value. Next, consider taking your coin to a trusted coin dealer or auction house. A knowledgeable dealer can give you an estimate of its current market value and help you determine whether it's worth selling or holding onto as a long-term investment. In conclusion, the 1992 D Kennedy half dollar may not be the first coin that comes to mind when thinking of valuable currency, but it has the potential to be worth a lot of money, depending on its condition, any possible errors, and its silver content. If you're a coin collector or just someone who wants to see if you have any hidden treasures lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at your 1992 D Kennedy half dollars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment if you have a 1992 D Kennedy half dollar, or let us know what coin you'd like us to cover next. We're diving deep into a specific coin that might be sitting in your pocket change right now, the 1996 D Kennedy half dollar. You might be surprised to learn just how much this coin is worth, especially if you know what to look for. So let's get started. First, let's take a look at the 1996 D Kennedy half dollar. This coin was minted in Denver and features the iconic design of President John F. Kennedy, who was assassinated in 1963. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced to commemorate his legacy and has been a favorite among collectors ever since. The obverse of the coin showcases a profile of Kennedy, while the reverse features the presidential seal, surrounded by the words, United States of America, and half dollar. It's important to note that the 1996 D half dollar is not a rare coin in terms of mintage. In fact, over 11 million of them were produced. However, the value of a coin can vary greatly based on its condition, mint errors, and collector demand. Now, when it comes to determining the value of your 1996 D Kennedy half dollar, one of the first things to consider is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 1 being the lowest grade and 70 being a perfect coin. These coins have been used in everyday transactions and show signs of wear and tear. A circulated 1996 D half dollar might only be worth its face value, 50 cents. These coins have never been used in circulation and show no signs of wear. An uncirculated 1996 D half dollar can fetch anywhere from $3 to $5. This grade indicates a coin that is in pristine condition with no visible flaws. Mint state examples can be worth significantly more, sometimes reaching prices between $15 to $30, depending on the market demand. Next, let's talk about mint errors. These are mistakes that occur during the coin minting process and can greatly increase a coin's value. Some of the most sought-after errors include: this happens when a coin is struck twice, causing the image to appear doubled. If you find a 1996 D half dollar with a noticeable double die, you could be looking at a value of over $100. If your coin is struck off center, this can also increase its value. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unique variations. While the 1996 D half dollar should have a D mint mark indicating it was produced in Denver, any coins that are missing this mark can be highly valuable. These errors are rare, so if you come across a 1996 D Kennedy half dollar that exhibits any of these features, make sure to get it appraised by a professional. Now, let's take a quick look at market trends for the 1996 D Kennedy half dollar. Coin values can fluctuate based on collector interest and market demand. Currently, the value of this coin is on the rise, especially among collectors focusing on modern coins. As people become more interested in numismatics, the study and collection of coins, many are looking for coins from the 1990s, and the 1996 D Kennedy half dollar is at the forefront. Keep an eye on auction sites and coin shows to see how prices are evolving. In conclusion, the 1996 D Kennedy half dollar might not be the most rare coin in existence, but it certainly has the potential to be worth much more than its face value, especially if you know how to spot the right features. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin is a great addition to any collection. So take a moment to check your change. You never know, you might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about rare coins and their values, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're diving into a fascinating topic that many collectors may overlook: the 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar. You might be wondering why a coin from the 1990s is worth your attention, but stick around as we uncover the reasons why this coin could be worth a lot more than face value. Before we get into the specifics of the 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Kennedy half dollar itself. This coin was first minted in 1964, just after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The U.S. Mint wanted to honor his legacy, and thus, the Kennedy half dollar was born. Throughout the years, the design of this coin has remained relatively unchanged, featuring a profile of Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. The half dollar was initially made of 90% silver, but by 1971, the mint switched to a copper-nickel composition, which is what you'll find in the 1990 version. Now, let's focus on the 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin has a distinctive look, with a bright silver finish that many collectors love. Its composition consists of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, weighing in at 11.34 grams, with a diameter of 30.61 millimeters. You'll notice the coin's smooth edge, which is a defining characteristic of the Kennedy half dollar series. At first glance, a 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar might seem like a standard coin worth only 50 cents. However, certain factors can significantly increase its value. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, often graded by professional services, can fetch higher prices. Coins graded MS-65 or higher can be worth anywhere from $5 to $15, depending on the demand and market conditions. Collectors should always keep an eye out for coins with minting errors. For instance, if you come across a 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar with a double die or other noticeable error, this could significantly increase its value. Error coins are often sought after by collectors and can command prices well above standard examples, sometimes reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars. As with any collectible, the market can fluctuate based on demand. If a particular year or mint mark becomes popular among collectors, the prices can rise. Keeping tabs on collector trends and market reports is essential for any serious coin enthusiast. To give you an idea of what you might expect to pay or receive for a 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar, let's look at some recent sales data. In general, a well-preserved coin can be found in the $5 to $15 range, while a coin in mint state can go for $20 or more. However, if you're fortunate enough to find a rare error, those prices can skyrocket. For example, a 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar with a noticeable error might sell for $100 or more at auction, depending on its rarity and collector interest. When searching for valuable coins, like the 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar, here are some tips to help you identify what might be worth more than face value. Look for any signs of wear and tear. Coins in mint condition, with sharp details and no visible scratches, are more desirable. Familiarize yourself with common errors. For the 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar, look for double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Utilize resources like the Red Book or online auction sites to stay informed about current market values and trends. So there you have it. The 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar might just be hiding in your pocket change, and it could be worth a lot more than you think. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keeping an eye out for this particular coin can add some excitement to your collection. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on valuable coins and collectibles. We're diving into a coin that might be sitting in your change jar right now, the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar. While this coin may not look extraordinary at first glance, certain factors make it highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase its value. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what coins are worth money, stick around. Let's start with a brief history of the Kennedy half dollar. The coin was first minted in 1964, just a few months after President John F. Kennedy's assassination. The design, created by engraver Gilroy Roberts, features a profile of Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. This coin quickly became popular not just for its connection to a beloved president, but also for its silver content. In 1971, the U.S. Mint switched to a clad composition for the Kennedy half dollar, meaning that it no longer contained silver. The 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar is part of this clad series. Although the coin itself might not contain precious metals, some specific examples can be valuable to collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar specifications. The coin weighs 11.34 grams and has a diameter of 30.61 millimeters. Its composition is 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, giving it that classic look we associate with modern U.S. coins. In 1998, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 4.1 million Kennedy half dollars. While this seems like a lot, the actual number of coins that survive in high grades is much lower, and this is where the value begins to rise. So, what makes the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar worth money? The key factors include its condition, demand among collectors, and any unique features it might have. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. Most 1998 P. Kennedy half dollars you find will be in circulation and may only grade between 20 to 40. However, if you happen to come across an uncirculated coin graded 65 or higher, its value can significantly increase. Coins in this condition can be worth anywhere from $10 to $25 or more, depending on market demand. Some 1998 P. Kennedy half dollars may have errors or unique features that increase their value. For example, look for coins with double dies, where the design appears to have been stamped twice. These coins are rare and can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. The coin market can fluctuate based on various factors, including demand, collector interest, and overall economic conditions. Keeping an eye on these trends can help you determine the best time to sell your coin if you decide to do so. If you have a 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar and believe it may be valuable, you might wonder where to sell it. Local coin dealers can provide appraisals and offer cash for your coins. Be sure to do some research on local shops to find reputable dealers. Websites like eBay allow you to reach a larger audience and potentially sell your coin for a higher price. Just be sure to provide clear photos and a detailed description. Attending coin shows can be a great way to connect with other collectors and dealers. You can get your coin appraised and even negotiate a sale on the spot. In conclusion, the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar may not seem special at first glance, but it has the potential to be worth a lot of money, especially if you can find one in excellent condition or with unique features. So check your change, and you might just have a hidden gem. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin-related content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts or experiences with the 1998 P. Kennedy half dollar in the comments below. Welcome back to our Big Coins Dealer, where we talk about rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic, the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar, a special coin that many collectors are eager to get their hands on. If you have one of these coins, you might be holding onto a small fortune, so make sure to stick around until the end of the video. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964, a year after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was created to honor the late president, and since then, it has been a staple of American coinage. But the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar is unique. It's part of the bicentennial series, which commemorated the 200th anniversary of American independence. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar so special. The obverse of the coin features the familiar profile of John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, just like other Kennedy half-dollars. But the reverse is where things get interesting. For this special bicentennial edition, the reverse design, created by Seth G. Huntington, features Independence Hall in Philadelphia, where the Declaration of Independence was signed. Beneath the image, the dates 1776 to 1976 are prominently displayed, instead of the usual single date. These coins were minted in several different variations, each with its own unique value. Most of the bicentennial Kennedy half-dollars you'll come across are made from a copper-nickel clad composition. However, there are also special 40% silver versions that were produced for collectors. These silver coins were included in special mint sets and proof sets, making them much more valuable than the regular copper-nickel versions. If you're lucky enough to have one of these silver bicentennial halves, you could be looking at some serious cash. Now, let's talk about the really exciting part: error coins and rare varieties. Some 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollars have minting errors that make them incredibly valuable. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, where the lettering or date appears to be doubled due to a mistake during the minting process. Coins with this error can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Another rare variety to look out for is the No S proof coin. Normally, proof coins from the San Francisco Mint have an S mint mark. However, some proof Kennedy half-dollars from this era were accidentally struck without the S mint mark. These No S proof coins are extremely rare and can fetch a premium from collectors. Of course, like any valuable coin, the condition of your 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar plays a big role in determining its worth. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition or those with a high grade from a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC will command the highest prices. Even minor wear and tear can significantly lower the value of a coin, so if you have one of these coins, it's important to store it properly to maintain its condition. So how much is your 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar actually worth? Well, it depends on a few factors. Most of the common copper-nickel coins that are found in circulation are worth around 50 cents to a few dollars in average condition. However, if you have one of the 40% silver coins, they can be worth anywhere from $5 to $20, depending on silver prices and the coin's condition. For rare error coins, like the double die obverse or the No S proof, values can skyrocket. These coins can sell for anywhere from a few $100s to over $1,000, especially if they're in excellent condition. If you think you have a rare variety or error coin, it's definitely worth getting it professionally appraised. If you have a 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar and you're thinking about selling it, there are a few different options. You can take it to a local coin dealer or attend a coin show, where you might find collectors interested in buying it. You can also sell it online through platforms like eBay, where many rare coins are bought and sold. Just be sure to do your research beforehand so you have a good idea of your coin's value and aren't underselling it. Value in market $300,000 to wrap things up. The 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar is not only a piece of American history, but could also be a valuable addition to your coin collection. Whether you have a regular copper-nickel version or one of the more sought-after silver or error coins, it's worth taking a closer look at what you've got. You might be sitting on a coin that's worth a lot more than you think. We're diving deep into the world of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar. These coins are not only iconic, but could be worth a lot more than you might think. Whether you're a coin collector or just found a 1974 Kennedy half dollar in your pocket change, you'll want to stick around to find out if yours is worth big money. First, let's take a quick look at the history behind the 1974 Kennedy half dollar. This coin was minted to honor the late President John F. Kennedy after his assassination in 1963. The half dollar replaced the Benjamin Franklin design and became one of the most popular and widely collected coins in U.S. history. The 1974 version of the Kennedy half dollar was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. These can be identified by their mint marks. The coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while the Denver coins are marked with a D, and those from San Francisco carry an S. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1974 Kennedy half dollar so special and valuable? There are a few key factors that determine its value: rarity, condition, and errors. Let's start with rarity. While millions of these coins were produced, finding one in excellent condition, especially in circulation, can be quite rare. Collectors always look for coins in the highest grades possible. If your 1974 Kennedy half dollar has little to no wear, it could be worth much more than its face value. Next, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. If you have a 1974 Kennedy half dollar in uncirculated or near mint condition, you could be looking at a coin worth significantly more to collectors. And then, there are error coins. Error coins are always highly sought after by collectors, and some 1974 Kennedy half dollars have notable errors that make them incredibly valuable. One of the most famous errors is the double die obverse, where parts of the design on the front of the coin appear doubled. This particular error can increase the value of the coin dramatically, with some fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Let's take a closer look at the different mint versions of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar, as this can also impact the coin's value. The Philadelphia minted coins, which have no mint mark, are generally the most common. However, if you find one in uncirculated condition or with an error like a double die, it can be worth a lot more. The Denver minted coins marked with a D are also common, but again, if found in high grade or with a unique error, they can be quite valuable. The San Francisco minted coins marked with an S are a bit different. Many of these were struck as proof coins, which means they were made specifically for collectors and not for general circulation. These proof coins are often struck with greater detail and care, and if you have a 1974 S proof Kennedy half dollar in top condition, it could be worth a significant amount. So, how much are these coins really worth? The value of a 1974 Kennedy half dollar can vary depending on its condition, mint mark, and whether it has any errors. A regular circulated 1974 Kennedy half dollar is usually worth around its face value, 50 cents, but if it's in uncirculated condition, it could be worth anywhere from $3 to $10. If you have a 1974 Kennedy half dollar with a double die error, you're in luck. These coins can be worth hundreds, and some of the higher grade examples have sold for over $1,000. Proof coins from San Francisco can also fetch higher prices. A 1974 S-proof Kennedy half dollar in perfect condition could be worth around $10 to $20, but if it has any unique qualities or errors, the price could be much higher. Now, that you know what makes these coins valuable, how do you check if your 1974 Kennedy half dollar is worth a lot of money? First, examine the coin closely for any mint marks or errors, like the double die. You can use a magnifying glass to check the details of the coin. Next, assess the coin's condition. Does it have a lot of wear and tear, or does it look almost brand new? The better the condition, the more it's worth. Finally, consider having the coin graded by a professional coin grading service. This will give you an official grade and can help you get top dollar if you decide to sell it. Value in market $500,000. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar may seem like just another piece of change, but it could be worth much more if you know what to look for. Whether it's a rare error, a high-grade coin, or a special proof version, your 1974 Kennedy half dollar could fetch some serious money. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more coin tips and valuable finds. Let us know in the comments if you've got a 1974 Kennedy half dollar, and good luck in your hunt for valuable coins. Are you holding on to a 1997 Kennedy half dollar coin? You might want to take a closer look, because some of these coins are worth a lot of money. In this video, we'll dive into the key factors that make certain 1997 Kennedy half dollars highly valuable. From mint errors to special characteristics, these coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars in certain conditions. Let's explore what makes these coins so special and how you can identify a valuable one in your collection. Background on the Kennedy half dollar. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 in honor of President John F. Kennedy after his assassination. These coins were made to commemorate his legacy, and they've been a favorite among collectors ever since. Over the years, Kennedy half dollars have been produced in various metals and designs, and while most are common, some rare versions can fetch impressive prices. The 1997 Kennedy half dollar was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mint locations had unique characteristics that can affect the coin's value. If you have a standard 1997 Kennedy half dollar from either Philadelphia or Denver, these coins are typically made of a copper-nickel alloy. While most of these coins won't be worth much more than their face value, their condition plays a big role in determining if they are worth more. Coins graded in high mint state, such as MS-67 or higher, can sell for over $100. But if you come across one in pristine condition, a higher grade could push its value to over $500. Grading is crucial here, so always check the condition of your coin before making any assumptions about its value. Mint errors and rare varieties. One of the biggest factors that could increase the value of your 1997 Kennedy half dollar is if it has a mint error. These errors occur during the coin's production and can include things like off-center strikes, double strikes, missing elements, or planchet errors. Coins with these types of errors are rare, and collectors are often willing to pay a premium for them. For example, a 1997 Kennedy half dollar with a double die error, where the design appears doubled, can significantly raise the coin's value. These types of coins could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the overall condition of the coin. In addition to regular circulation coins, the San Francisco Mint produced proof versions of the 1997 Kennedy half dollar. These coins are struck with extra detail and a mirror-like finish, making them highly desirable to collectors. Proof coins were not released into circulation and were usually part of special coin sets. The 1997 S-proof Kennedy half dollar is typically valued higher than its regular counterparts, especially if it is still in its original packaging. These coins can range in value from $10 to over $50, depending on their condition. If you have a proof version, it's definitely worth holding onto. How can you tell if your 1997 Kennedy half dollar is worth big money? First, start by looking at the mint mark, which will tell you where the coin was made. Coins with a P mark were minted in Philadelphia, D stands for Denver, and S is for San Francisco. Next, examine the coin for any visible errors or unusual characteristics, like doubling, missing elements, or other production flaws. If you think you've spotted an error, it may be worth having the coin professionally graded by a reputable service such as PCGS or NGC. Finally, if your coin is in excellent condition, consider getting it graded even if it doesn't have any errors. High-grade 1997 Kennedy half dollars can still bring in a significant amount, especially if they reach an MS67 or higher. Value in market $600,000. The 1997 Kennedy half dollar may not be the rarest coin, but certain factors can make it incredibly valuable. Whether it's a mint error, a high-grade condition, or a special proof version, these coins are worth more than you might think. So, if you have any 1997 Kennedy half dollars in your collection, be sure to take a closer look. You could be sitting on a hidden treasure worth a lot of money. We're diving into a coin that's often overlooked but could be worth a lot of money: the 1973 Kennedy half dollar. If you have one of these coins, you may want to take a closer look because it could be far more valuable than you think. So, let's get into what makes the 1973 Kennedy half dollar so special, and what to look for to find out if your coin is worth a lot of money. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was intended to honor the 35th president and has since become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar was produced during an era when these coins were mainly used for special collector sets rather than regular circulation. This makes the 1973 Kennedy half dollar a little more unique than other coins in the series. In 1973, there were two main varieties of the Kennedy half dollar minted, one at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, and one at the Denver Mint, which carries the D mint mark. Additionally, proof coins were minted at the San Francisco Mint, indicated by the S mint mark. The regular 1973 Kennedy half dollars were made of a copper-nickel composition, not silver, which had been removed from circulation coins in 1971. However, the proof versions from the San Francisco Mint were struck in a much higher quality and often carry a higher value. So, what exactly makes the 1973 Kennedy half dollar worth more than its face value? The key factors include its condition, rarity, and whether it's a proof or regular strike. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition are always more valuable, especially if they've been preserved in original packaging or proof sets. But even circulated coins can be worth more depending on their rarity, or if there are any errors. One of the most important things to look for when assessing the value of your 1973 Kennedy half dollar is its condition. Collectors highly value coins that are in near perfect condition, often referred to as MS, or mint state. A coin that's graded in MS condition could be worth significantly more than one that's been worn down in circulation. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint tend to be some of the most sought after. If you have a proof version of the 1973 Kennedy half dollar, it could be worth a premium, especially if it's in excellent condition. These proof coins were minted for collectors, and they stand out due to their mirror-like finish and sharp details. If yours has an S mint mark, it's definitely worth getting it appraised. Another thing to keep in mind is that coin errors can make a huge difference in value. While no major errors are widely known for the 1973 Kennedy half dollar, it's always good to inspect your coin closely for any unusual marks, misstrikes, or double die errors. These types of coins can fetch high prices at auctions. Now, let's talk about the potential value of the 1973 Kennedy half dollar. A regular 1973 Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition usually sells for a small premium above face value, maybe a few dollars. But if the coin is uncirculated or in mint state, the value could jump significantly. Mint state coins can sell for anywhere from $10 to $50 or more, depending on their condition. For proof versions of the coin, especially those with the S mint mark, the value can be much higher. These proof coins can range from $10 to over $100 in top condition. Additionally, if you come across a rare error coin or a coin in particularly high grade, it could be worth even more. If you think you have a valuable 1973 Kennedy half dollar, you might be wondering how to sell it. First, you'll want to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This will give you an accurate idea of its condition and value, and will help you get the best price when selling. Once your coin is graded, you have several options for selling it. You can list it on auction sites like eBay, sell it through a reputable coin dealer, or take it to a coin show where collectors are always looking for rare and valuable pieces. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar may not be the first coin you think of when it comes to valuable finds, but it's definitely worth checking out. Whether you have a proof coin, an uncirculated version, or a rare error, this coin could be worth more than you expect. So, take a close look at any 1973 Kennedy half dollars you come across, and see if you have a hidden treasure in your hands. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos on valuable coins and what to look for in your collection. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable Kennedy half dollar. We're going to take a closer look at the 1972 Kennedy half dollar. Yes, you heard that right. This coin might just be worth more than you think, and it could be sitting right in your hands right now. If you're a coin collector or just curious about valuable coins, then this is the video for you. So, let's dive into what makes the 1972 Kennedy half dollar so special and potentially worth a lot of money. Before we get into the value of the 1972 Kennedy half dollar, let's take a quick look at the history of this iconic coin. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after President John F. Kennedy's assassination. It was created as a tribute to the late president, and the coin quickly became a symbol of national pride. Over the years, different versions of the coin have been minted, and some have become extremely valuable due to their rarity, condition, or unique characteristics. Now, let's talk about the 1972 Kennedy half dollar. This coin was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark on the reverse side, just below the eagle. What's fascinating about the 1972 D is that, while millions of these coins were produced, certain factors can make some of them extremely valuable. Let's break down what you need to look for. Like any valuable coin, the condition is one of the most important factors in determining its worth. Coins in higher grades, such as mint state, MS, can be worth much more than those that are heavily circulated. If you find a 1972 Kennedy half dollar in excellent condition, especially one with minimal wear, sharp details, and a good luster, you could be looking at a coin that's worth more than just face value. Error coins are some of the most sought after by collectors, and the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is no exception. Certain errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors, can drastically increase the value of the coin. For example, a double die on the obverse, where the design elements are doubled, can make your coin significantly more valuable. Always keep an eye out for any oddities or unusual features on the coin. While the 1972 half dollar isn't particularly rare in terms of mintage numbers, certain factors can make specific coins scarcer than others. For instance, finding one in high grades or with certain errors could make it much more valuable than a typical 1972 half dollar. It's important to note that the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is not made of silver like the earlier 1964 version, which was 90% silver. Instead, it's composed of copper nickel. However, this doesn't mean it's not valuable. Collectors often seek out these coins for their historical significance and condition rather than just their metal content. So what kind of value are we talking about? A regular 1972 D Kennedy half dollar in circulated condition is generally worth around 50 cents to a couple of dollars. However, if your coin is in excellent mint state condition, the value can go up significantly. High-grade coins in MS-65 or better can fetch between $10 and $20, depending on the current demand in the market. Now, if you have a 1972 D half dollar with an error, such as a double die, the value can skyrocket. Depending on the type and severity of the error, these coins can be worth anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. For example, a 1972 D Kennedy half dollar with a major error could easily sell for $500 to $1,000 or more at auction. If you think you've got a valuable 1972 D Kennedy half dollar, you might be wondering where you can sell it. There are several options. You can visit a local coin dealer, attend a coin show, or sell it through online marketplaces like eBay. However, if you have a particularly rare or valuable coin, you may want to consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin can often command a higher price because buyers trust the grade and authenticity. So there you have it. The 1972 D Kennedy half dollar may seem like just another coin, but under the right circumstances, it can be worth much more than its face value. Whether it's a high-grade coin or one with a rare error, these coins have the potential to be a valuable addition to your collection. Be sure to check your change, your old coin jars, or even family collections for this gem. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on valuable coins and collectibles. Have you ever found a valuable Kennedy half dollar? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into a coin that might be sitting in your collection right now, and you might not even realize how valuable it could be. We're talking about the 1971 Kennedy half dollar coin. These coins are often overlooked, but certain varieties and conditions can make them worth a lot of money. If you're a coin collector or just curious, stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this fascinating and valuable coin. Before we get into the specifics of the 1971 half dollar, let's quickly go over some background. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The coin was introduced to honor his legacy and became an immediate hit with the public. While earlier Kennedy half dollars were made with silver, the 1971 coin was the first year that the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-nickel composition, making it a notable year for collectors. As I mentioned, 1971 marked the transition from silver to copper-nickel clad for the Kennedy half dollar. This means that most 1971 half dollars don't contain any silver, which is different from the earlier coins minted between 1964 and 1970 that had a higher silver content. In 1971, the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced millions of these coins. You can identify where your coin was minted by looking for the mint mark. If there is no mint mark, the coin was minted in Philadelphia, while a D mint mark means it was produced in Denver. There's also the S mint mark for the coins that were struck in San Francisco, but more on that later. Most 1971 Kennedy half dollars that you'll find in circulation won't be worth much more than their face value, which is 50 cents. However, there are some important factors that can significantly increase their value. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins in better condition, especially those with minimal wear, known as uncirculated coins, are much more valuable. If your 1971 Kennedy half dollar has sharp details, a strong strike, and retains its luster, it could be worth far more than its face value. Era coins are always a hot topic among collectors, and the 1971 Kennedy half dollar has some rare and valuable varieties. One of the most famous errors is the 1971 Kennedy half dollar struck on a 40% silver planchet. These era coins should not exist because the U.S. Mint stopped using silver for these coins after 1970, but a few slipped through the cracks. If you have one of these era coins, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Another valuable type of 1971 Kennedy half dollar is the proof coin. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors and have a highly polished and reflective finish. The San Francisco Mint produced proof sets in 1971, and if you have one of these coins in its original proof set, it can be quite valuable. Especially if the coin is in pristine condition, these proofs can sell for a premium. If you think your 1971 Kennedy half dollar is valuable, the next step is to have it graded by a professional grading service. Coin grading companies like PCGS or NGC can evaluate the coin's condition and assign it a grade, which can greatly impact its value. Coins graded higher, such as MS65 or MS66, can fetch hundreds of dollars, especially if they are rare varieties or in exceptional condition. To wrap things up, the 1971 Kennedy half dollar might not seem like much at first glance, but under the right circumstances, it can be worth a significant amount of money. Whether it's a rare era coin, a high-grade uncirculated coin, or a proof coin in pristine condition, there are plenty of opportunities to find value in this often overlooked coin. So go ahead and check your collection, and who knows? You might just have a valuable treasure sitting in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the Big Coins Dealer for more coin videos, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.